shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who is fearless. A young loner on a crusade to champion the cause in a world of reckless automobiles. These are my motovlogs.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Chris, out on the Gold Wing. And today, riding with the one and only West. What's up, West?
What's up, Chris?
We are out here in, where are we, West?
We are in Upper Marlboro, Maryland.
Upper Marlboro, Maryland. And West is going to lead us back south towards Raleigh, North Carolina. Or at least point us in the right direction.
Yes, sir.
So West is on his 2012 two-tone Gold Wing. We got Lady Love and Humdinger riding the tail. Hey Wes, I really appreciate, man, all that you've done.
No problem, man. That's the brotherhood of bikers, man. When a guest comes to your city, you gotta take care of it.
Wes,
man.
I was just checking out your bike.
Oh man.
I was just checking it out.
Hey Chris, it's dirty now, man. All
Yeah.
that rain.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all right. You're looking good, my brother.
Thank you, sir.
I appreciate you.
All right.
Wes been riding us around, getting us around all the traffic, because y'all Beltway is no joke. Man, that place is, that highway or interstate
Yes, sir.
is not a joke. You got to know your way around DC.
Yeah.
And it wasn't bad because you guys, we was able to bypass a lot of the traffic
Right.
and bypass a lot of the, you know, all of the slow traffic. I mean, we got caught up a couple times, but it was
Right.
nothing that, you know, I remember my sister years ago, she came up here, she said, I'd never go back to DC. The traffic is just horrible. But the thing about it, she didn't know her way around.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
You got to be with a local.
Right. She didn't know her way around. So, you know, and at that time, I don't even think they had GPS.
Wow.
So she was like, I'll never go back to DC again. So I just, once she said that, it was just one place I wasn't really looking, you know, to put on my list,
Right.
you know, just based off of what she was saying. But the problem is she didn't have a local, she didn't know anybody around that can, you know, when you know a person that lives there, they know how to get around a lot of the stuff,
Nah.
you know.
Right.
So, but since then, you know, my brother, you know, he moved up here and he absolutely loved it.
Right.
He absolutely loved it. And
Yeah.
so,
Once you've been here a while, you know, you get accustomed to everything.
right.
It's just like getting around anywhere else, man. You know, you local, you know how to duck the traffic.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. We was gonna head down to Virginia Beach
Okay.
and meet up with my man Russ.
Okay.
But due to the weather, because we got a lot of bad weather kind of heading this way.
Right.
I mean, and you can't get around it. That's why today I got on my rain suit. I'm already prepared for the worst and hoping for the best.
Yes, sir.
And I noticed you got your rain suit on as well.
Yeah.
So it's always best to err on the side of caution.
Yes, sir.
So-
Hey, look, but we already know it don't rain on the Gold Wing. It rains around.
It rains around it. It does. So I just appreciate you, man. So I'm ready. I'm prepared.
Get this light, y'all.
Yeah, I see it. I'm ready. I'm prepared. I got the rain suit on, and I'm just ready for whatever comes our way, because we hit a lot of rain coming up here.
Yeah.
It was a lot of rain we hit up here. So
Okay.
it took me 2 days to get dried out.
Yeah. You said y'all got some storms down where you guys are, right?
Yeah, we got some storms down, man, back home in Memphis. And matter of fact, Wavy, he reached out to me and let me know that a tornado hit his neighborhood, and he had a lot of damage to his house and
Oh, man. I'm praying for that brother, man.
into the, you know, the trees and stuff in his yard was tore apart. So, you know, we'll be praying for Wavy and his family.
Yeah.
I'm just glad. My biggest thing is nobody got hurt. That was my, you know, because when it comes to all this man-made stuff like motorcycles and houses and cars and all of that can be replaced.
Yes. Right about that.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
You know, sometimes I see how people act when they get into an accident, man. They just get irate. And I'm thinking in the back of my mind, man, you can replace this as long as you're not hurt.
Yes.
You know, I know you're upset that a person was clowning, but the bottom line is you can replace this material thing. So I'm just glad that Wave and his family was okay, and that everybody, didn't get hurt. So that was my main concern. So
And that's what's most important.
that was most important. Most important. I mean, I hate it for his house and his trees, but I'm just glad he didn't get hurt.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, we got some rain down south, and I think they got hit down in Florida. I know Slappy them, had went down to Key West, so I think they hit some rain going down there. But I think that they finally got around the storm, and the storm headed north.
Old Slap Dog.
Yeah, old Slap Dog, man.
Shout out to Slap Dog.
Yeah, old Slappy Dog.
Hey, look, I got his cousin. I got his twin brother. I call mine Smokey.
Smokey. That's right, old Smokey.
The old Smokey.
Yeah, the two-tone. Yeah, y'all got that's right. You guys got the same bike, same color,
Yes,
same
sir.
year.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I love that too. I like the two-tone color, actually. I like it better than the solids.
Yeah. I just thought the black and that silver, it just, it just really went well together, man. I fell right in love with it.
Okay. Good deal, man. That's a beautiful bike. Matter of fact, Ken back home in Memphis got that same color.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Ken got the same color.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
So
I met old brother Slappy down at Wing Ding 40, man.
Yeah.
A solid guy, man. Much respect to you.
Yeah,
Slappy.
solid, man.
Yeah.
And Slappy a ride, man.
Yeah. Hey,
Slappy a ride.
hey, all the Raleigh NC Gold Wingers ride, man.
They're a ride,
That's what I'm
man.
talking
They're a ride.
about. Yeah, that's what's up.
They're a ride.
I can't get these guys up here to leave and go out the beltway.
Man, you know what? To be honest, I had that same problem. The guys don't want to travel.
Right.
But when we travel, we just want to be on the same page. But I had that same problem. I mean, I think all clubs, groups, bikers,
Right.
you had that same problem. Guys don't want to ride.
Right.
That's what I like about Lady Love. Lady Love would ride, man.
Oh, man. Shout
You know
out
what I
to
mean?
Lady Love, man.
Lady Love would ride. Rain, shine, sleet, or snow,
Yeah.
she would ride. They left my house about a month. It wasn't even a month ago. It was about a couple weeks ago. When I
Okay.
tell you it was pouring down raining west, what we was coming through wasn't nothing.
Wow.
It was one of those, it was just a downpour.
Uh-huh.
Man, what is this, the corridor?
Yep. No, we're still in Upper Marlboro.
Okay, up Marlboro. Okay, but when they left my house, it was pouring so bad, and then she had a mom on the back of the bike.
Wow.
Mom had on the rain suit, and they wasn't going home. They was actually going to visit somebody, and I'm thinking, you know me, I'll ride, Wes.
Right.
I ain't got no problem. But that particular day,
Right.
Chris would have been heading home. I'm sorry, but but Lady Love and Humdinger, they headed on, man, to visit somebody. I mean, and here's the deal. It was like 9 o'clock at night.
What?
Yeah. I'm thinking, man, I don't like to ride at night. I will. I'm not afraid. I've done it. But I don't prefer to ride at night. Because,
Right.
A lot can happen at night. People,
Yeah.
you sharing a road with blind, crippled, crazy people. They can't see.
Right.
And then when you take rain, which makes low visibility, man, that's you increasing the risk of something happening.
Right. And then it depends on where you are, like what part of the country you're from. You
Yeah.
got all the animals.
Yeah, that's another thing. You got deer and, so
Yeah.
nighttime is not the best time to be out here on a bike, honestly. I mean,
Yeah.
we do it, but that's when the risk goes up even greater.
Right.
So
Right.
they was out at night in the rain going to visit somebody, and it was pouring down.
Right. But one thing you got over everybody, Chris,
What's that?
you got the mothership with all them lights.
I got the mothership. My brother even told me, he said, man, them lights are bright.
Hey, man, I thought the president was going to get us in trouble. I thought the president was going to say, man, we got a UFO coming down the road.
Man, I was hoping that I could lead the motorcade. I was hoping that I can lead the president.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna lead the motorcade up front.
Hey, look, they just like, man, send the searchlights out.
Send out the recon.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I also appreciate the coffee you got me. This, what you call it, Wawa coffee?
Yep.
Man, hazelnut, and that's my favorite.
Yes, sir.
Man,
Hey, man, I thought you could enjoy that coming down the road, man, sipping on the little Wawa.
man. Matter of fact, let me get a sip of that right now. Mm.
Watch this car on y'all right. I'm
That's-
gonna speed up. This truck on the right, Chris, trying to come over. We're going to a single lane.
That was good, man. I appreciate the cup of Wawa hazelnut coffee. I appreciate
sir.
everybody, and I appreciate you, Wes.
Hey,
I
man.
really do, my brother.
Hey, man, we appreciate you, man. Look, man, you're doing something special, man. You know, what you're doing, being in the limelight, Chris. You know, sometimes, people gonna have their own judgments, man.
Yeah.
But America, all the wing community, man, we love you, brother.
Man, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, you're doing something special. I call it the motorcycle ministry, man. You have a ministry.
Motorcycle ministry.
Motorcycle
All
ministry.
right, I like that. I like that. That's
Hey,
you making me think, brother. You making me think.
yes, sir.
Man, I'm telling you.
Hey, man. Hey, we appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you. And I'm talking to Wes via the Cena 30K. Wes has on his 30K and I have on my 20S.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
But I appreciate everything, man. I really do, man. Words can't express it, Wes.
Hey, man.
Words cannot express it, man. I even called home and told the First Lady about you and everything you was doing for us while we was here.
Hey, man.
And matter of fact, she told me to tell you thank you as well.
Oh,
You
man.
know, she told me to tell you
Man.
thanks. I didn't get a
Tell her,
chance to
man.
tell you, but
Man, tell her, hey, man, anytime, man. That's the
Yeah.
brotherhood.
yeah.
And that's what it's all about on this motorcycle, man. We can have difference of opinions, man, but one thing bring us together is this brotherhood.
Yeah.
So I
And
appreciate
it's nice.
you, man.
Got the
Yeah.
law up here. I'm gonna see if they want to get over to this left. Because, they like to ride the left lane.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He either gonna turn the lights on or he gonna get in the left lane. One of the two.
He gonna get in that lane. Nah,
Okay.
But they most of the, you'd be surprised, Chris, most police officers ride motorcycles up there.
Yeah.
So, they're really good. As long as you're not doing that crazy,
Right.
you good to go with this area on a motorcycle. They look
Yeah.
out for you.
Right. That's why I support law enforcement, man. Them guys, they're regular guys just like you and I.
Yep.
They want to get home to their families just like you and I.
Yep.
Most of them ride motorcycles.
Yep.
So they understand. They don't, for the most part, they're not gonna stop you on a bike unless you just clowning.
Right. And if you're doing 100-something miles
Yeah,
an hour in
yeah.
a 50-mile-an-hour zone, you should get.
Yeah, they gonna stop you because see that's considered reckless driving. So
Yep.
they, like I said, if you're doing what you're supposed to do, they not gonna bother you, man. And if they stop you, just show them some respect. He doing his job.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
and a lot of times they, if you show them a lot of respect, man, they'll let you go, even when you're wrong,
You're right.
because your attitude determines your altitude.
That's true.
And if they give you a ticket because you was doing something wrong, just hey, that's a part of life, man.
Yeah,
You
own
reap,
it.
own it.
Yeah.
You reap what you sow.
Yep.
Don't get mad at somebody because you screwed up. Get mad at yourself.
Yeah, you're right about that, Chris.
All law enforcement. I got family in law enforcement.
Yeah.
But there's some bad cops out there, but that don't mean all of them are bad. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
Yeah. I believe treat people as you want to be treated.
that's the way I grew up. Treat
Yeah.
people the way you want to be treated.
Yep. Respect all.
Do unto others as you would have them to do unto you.
Yes, sir.
Not do unto others before they do unto you. You know what I'm saying? People got it twisted, man.
Right.
We got to get back to, a lot of our old traditions, man.
Yeah.
That's what's wrong with society, man.
Yeah. I think we so busy trying to give them the financial part, and we ain't giving them the wisdom.
Right. We ain't giving them the wisdom, man.
Yeah.
You
Man, that wisdom is, take you a long ways, Chris.
Man, I'm telling you, man. That wisdom, I'd rather be a old wise man than a young fool.
Hey.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, old. That's what my mother used to say. I'd rather be old and wise than a young fool. Yeah, that's what my mom used to say. Yeah.
Hey, man, that's,
Yes,
that's
sir.
words. That's words to
Tell you,
live
man.
by there, Chris.
Man, when you hear good wisdom, you better store it in file. You better store it in the file because you're gonna need it later.
Right.
You're never too old to learn.
Yeah.
That's what's wrong with some people, man. You can't tell them nothing. You're never too old to learn, man.
You're right about that.
What the old commercial say, you can learn a lot from a dummy.
It just amazes me, with society and the millennials,
Yeah.
especially in the workplace, know, they come in, they want to be the boss and have no experience, but they might have the degree and the paperwork.
Right.
But they don't have the experience. And
Right.
That's the thing that you know, you can't replace, Chris.
That's
that
right.
Experience is important.
Sure is.
You know, whether it's in life, whether it's on the job, you know, you have to respect the experience factor.
Yeah. And then that degree don't. Some people need customer service skills.
Yeah.
You can have all the education in the world, but you don't have people skills.
Yeah, that's
You know what I mean?
That's true.
So, you know, but, you know, in today's society, everybody, you know, they rate you based off your education level, which is good. You know, you need education,
Right, you do.
but you need some other stuff along with that.
That experience, man.
You need some experience
And I tell you,
lane changing up here, Wes.
nah, it's going into one. We good.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's going into one. I'm gonna drop back behind this blue car, unless you want to let him on up.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him up.
All right.
But yeah, Chris, you're right, man. Education is important, but like you say, man, you got to be able to have that experience, man. You know, and you got to be teachable.
That's right.
Yeah, I think we talked about that before, man.
Yep.
Just being teachable, you know, it's so much to learn, you know, and being humble. I
Man,
think that's the key.
Attitude determines your altitude. You know what, Wes? A lot of stuff that I learned on this bike. You know who I learned it from?
Who's that?
Dark Knight.
Oh man. That's
Dark Knight. You know.
Yes, sir.
He taught me about the back roads.
Mm-hmm.
Dark Knight taught me a lot. And he wasn't sitting down like, hey, let me show you this. It was just stuff I was learning from him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You was in the presence of that.
I was in the presence because Dark Knight been riding for a long time.
Yeah. Let's get in this left lane, y'all.
Gotcha.
With this traffic.
Yeah, Dark Knight had been riding for a long time.
Right.
And I was always just straight interstate guy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I was always just straight interstate guy. You know, point A to point B.
Right.
Man, I used to get on, Dark Knight used to take me out.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he keep me within 50 miles of the house, man. We be all over the place. And he said, Chris, we only 50 miles away. And I said, man, we've been riding 5 hours.
Hey.
And he taught, you know, it's just stuff like that, man. He was teaching, you know, he taught me a lot of stuff. So you're never too old to learn, man. You know what I mean?
I agree with you.
You know, he also, another guy, old Gray Wolf.
Okay.
Gray Wolf told me, he said, Chris, man, you put fuel in your bike, I don't care if you got to put 10 cents in there. When you stop at a gas station, you get fuel. He said, because the next gas station you pull up may not have no gas. Yeah. So always top off. So I picked up a lot of stuff from just, you know, being around different people.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then learning stuff myself.
Right.
Which made me a better biker. You
Absolutely.
know, coming to people's town, and they treat you to dinner, you show them the same respect.
Hey, man.
You know, when I came to Texas, man, Brother Cowboy laid out the red carpet, man.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And that taught me something. Watch this car here. You trying to get over? Are you trying to get over? Oh, okay. You was on the line. Oh, okay.
He probably was on the phone, Chris.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm trying to figure out what you're doing. Cause your wheels are coming toward me.
Right.
So I just learned, you know. Now somebody else would have probably cursed her out.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? See, your attitude determines your not paying attention.
Yeah. And you know, down here, because there's so much traffic, Chris, everybody want to check their emails, their texts.
Yep.
You know, and before you know it, they sitting in the traffic, like you say, not paying attention.
Not paying attention, and that they shouldn't do it, but they do it.
Yep.
So, you know, everything ain't always intentional.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just got to drive for you and everybody around you.
All right. 100% agree.
Keep your head on the swivel, man, and hopefully, you know, and then pray before you pray every day.
Yes, sir.
You know, you got to have that.
Yes, sir. And the thing is, like riding in this area, man, it makes you a better rider because you paying attention to everything, Chris.
Man, I keep my head in a 360-degree swivel, man.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I may take my eyes off the prize, but I try to watch, man, because, you know. So, you know, we just out here rambling on the gold wing today.
So this right here is called Waldorf, Maryland, man. It's a lot of people that used to live in the city, man. They migrated out here.
Okay.
So when I was a kid, this place only had like 2 traffic lights.
Wow.
And I had cousins that lived down here, man. But now, man, it's a mass migration out here. So, and it's only two ways to get up out of this area right here. This route right here and a route called 210. And man, this traffic off the hook down here.
Yeah, I could tell. I could tell.
Yeah. And this goes all the way to the 301 bridge, man. I mean,
Oh, okay.
But this little area is always traffic.
Oh, okay.
But next time y'all come, Chris, man, there's a lot of beautiful roads like back in these off roads, man.
Right.
And like you said, man, this stuff like back like Dark Knight.
Right.
Oh man, I could take you on some stuff. You'd be like, man.
Right.
And you right here.
Right.
So that's the beauty. If you're a motorcyclist, you duck all this stuff. You go to back roads.
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah.
And that's what I learned about Dark Knight, man. He didn't really, unless he's traveling, he'll take the back road.
Yeah.
You know, and I learned a lot of stuff, man, from him, and just being around different bikers, and you gotta, know what's good and what's not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta know what's good advice and what's not good advice.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold
Okay.
up right here, Chris.
Okay, yeah, because you don't know if the light gonna change.
Yeah, man.
I got you. I'm one step ahead of you.
Hey. We got these bikes. I think
Yeah.
we're good. We should be good.
Okay. Yeah, this traffic done got a little thick on us.
Yeah, this is always like this.
It is?
Yeah, man. I
Yeah.
mean, you can be on a Sunday at 12 o'clock, man. It's back-to-back traffic.
Wow.
So the key thing about this route, and y'all taking like the back way around D.C.
Okay.
So 301, it ducks the 95 traffic.
Okay.
So we probably start seeing a lot of out-of-state tags.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they'll duck at 95.
And that's why it gets kind of crowded back up through here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll open up though
Right.
as we get past Waldorf into a place called La Plata.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll open up.
Yeah. Because, see, me, I would have just jumped on the interstate and was looking at the GPS, and
Nah.
I probably would have been sitting there for 2 hours, too.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah. I just hope God hold off the rain. Hold off the rain for another 5 hours.
Hey, that's what's important there, man.
Yeah, hold off the rain. But I'm ready. I got my rain suit on. Matter of
I'm
fact,
ready.
this is the first day I put it on.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you ain't have it on the other day. You had something else on your one piece, did you?
Yeah, I had on my Centurion one-piece textile suit, which is waterproof.
Uh-huh.
But it just, I had to dry it out. So
Okay.
normally, like in the wintertime, if it was going to be some winter rain,
Right.
I would put on that textile suit because it's insulated and it's waterproof.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
But it did get some water on my shoulder. I did get, wet on my shoulders.
Okay.
But the rest of the suit was dry. So it works. I just like to wear it when it's like winter rain.
Right.
Yeah, when it's real cold and I don't want to get wet.
Right.
And this one here is more of a, when it's warm out or when it's not cold and I don't want to get wet. So I'm kind of prepared on both ends, but
It was like yesterday, man. It went up to almost 80 degrees.
yeah, it got hot. It got hot, man. That's why I keep the trailer, because, sometimes the weather changes on you, man. You start out as 30 degrees and then it changes to 50 and 70. Right. I mean, it bounces around. So depending on where you're going,
Right.
that's one reason I like to have a trailer, because I can just kind of, take stuff off, put stuff on.
Mm-hmm.
I've had people ask me, why you take your trailer with you everywhere you go? I said, you got a trunk on your car, don't you?
Hey, look, you bought it, right?
Yeah, that's the number one thing. I even had one guy tell me, that's an old man bike. I wouldn't pull no trailer. I said, well, you not me.
Right. Well, if you don't travel and you locally, I mean, I can understand that mentality.
Right.
But if you on these roads, man, I can't wait to get my trailer.
Man, I'm telling you. What kind you think about? You think about getting that Hannigan like slap dog, or?
Oh man, I love how that thing look with this black and silver.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I think it just sets it on.
Yeah.
I like the Can-Am too.
Yeah, that Can-Am trailer nice. Lady Love got that Can-Am. Brother Cowboy got that Can-Am trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice too. Matter of fact, They got a black one for sale down where I live at, just like Lady Love. They want, I think, like $3 grand for it.
Oh, that ain't right.
I'm gonna send you a picture of it.
Okay.
If I ever get stopped for just 1 minute, I'm gonna text it to you.
Okay.
And it's already the same color as your bike.
Oh man,
It's already, yep.
that might be a reason to ride there in Memphis.
I'm telling you, man. You could buy that sucker and pick it up when you're down there.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm gonna text it to you right quick. Oh yeah, we rolling now. That old scene of snap, crackle, and pop, huh?
Yes, sir.
See if I can catch up with you so we can get that snap, crackle. Open this. Get a little warm up in this suit. Woo. Get a little air going on. Open up my.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
We should have a clear road on there, Chris.
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good, man. When you go back to work, Wes?
Tomorrow.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yep.
Man,
Yep. Go back on shift tomorrow.
you didn't miss no overtime, did you?
Nah, man. Actually, I worked the day before I worked, so.
Okay, so you went on, got it on out the way, huh?
Yeah, got it out the way, man. I think I'm done for the rest of the paper. And then we had a holiday.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm more than done, man.
Yeah.
Enjoy the family.
Yeah. If we was going to Virginia Beach, would this be the same way or this would be a different way?
Nah, actually, you can go the same way.
Oh, okay.
And then you'll jump on 17, which is a great scenic route.
Uh-huh.
It'll take you into Newport News, and then it'll run you right into Norfolk and Virginia Beach. Right?
Okay. How far is that exit up? How far away is that? Hypothetically, if I was going to go there, how far up would you have to